Fathers. We all technically have one, even if it's the loving scientist that puts nutrient drops in your tube. However, as I look around my friend group, I notice that no one is sporting a good dad. And if you do, I'm jealous. Look at these. I want one of these. Accomplished but simple fathers. They embarrass you around your friends, but they love you. So, where did they go? Let's find out.
Wobby Dad, more funny. Thank you.
My dad's hilarious.
Our Carsoni.
81% of teen pregnancies come from fatherless homes. 80% of all of our kids that are on the street, fatherless homes. 71% of the male population in the penal system right now, fatherless homes.
Have a 4 times greater likelihood of living in poverty,
Fatherless homes.
are 2 times more likely to become obese,
Fatherless homes.
2 times more likely to be a high school dropout,
Fatherless homes.
more likely to become pregnant as a teenager, abuse drugs, commit a crime, and go to prison.
Fatherless homes.
Home is where your soul is. Without a father present, everything's halved. This used to be different. We only recently became this way. The saying is true. Good kids create great adults. And unfortunately, this world is filling to the brim with 80% of homeless are fatherless. And bruh, I've been there. It's way easier to just raise good kids than it is to fix people who are already broken. You go onto the street, you talk to these homeless people, they're disturbed. They're never gonna change, no matter what. They got fucked as kids. That's what fucked them up. Motherless, fatherless, unloved. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't take a mom and a dad, but for the love of God, it takes more than one functioning adult to raise a kid. That's the point we're getting at. And to all my fellow daddyless out there, abnormal behavioral problem, extreme hyperactivity, trouble socializing, any of this sound familiar? Because I have this, and I'm telling you what, dude, I gotta go, I gotta find this guy, and I gotta take this shit back. Because I can't go all my life having abnormal behavioral issues. That is the effect of fatherlessness. That is the effect of father. So by God, I'm gonna find this bastard, and I'm gonna take back what's mine.
Although it's hard for one person to be everything.
Right.
Kids who lack fathers, I mean, first of all, they can find that to some degree in their friends. Okay. And that's often what fatherless boys do in particular. They go into gangs. Mm-hmm. And they generate the missing masculinity in the gang. They're not in the right position to exercise any authority over themselves. So that's not good. They can find it in education, they can find it in books, they can find it in movies, they can find it in sports heroes and so forth, because the image of the father is fragmented and distributed among the community. Okay. But it's very, very difficult to not have a father. We're making the case that all families are equal. Mm-hmm. It's like, sorry, no, wrong. It's much better for kids to have 2 parents. Without the encouragement of your father, man, the world is a dismal place. It's very difficult to be a courageous person unless you have your father in body and spirit behind you. It's very demoralizing. And I think people can recover from a fragmented father relationship, but it's the next worst thing. You know, because if your father rejects you or doesn't form a relationship with you, it's as if the spirit of civilization has left you outside the walls as of little worth. So that's the father as wise king. And that's another problem that a woman has with an infant, is why not throw it out a window?